Navigational instructions make the organization of the course easy to understand. Another way of writing this standard might be, do participants know what to do first? Remember that you are taking the student's point of view, and you should not assume information that is not clearly stated. A statement introduces the student to the course and to the structure of the student learning, and in the case of a hybrid course, clarifies the relationship between the face-to-face and online components. Students new to this course should not have to guess about how the course is organized, what learning activities are required and which are optional, and how to communicate with the instructor and fellow students, and other general course information. The learning objectives of the course describe outcomes that are measurable. The learning objectives of the course set the standards and conditions for student learning and so are critical to a successful outcome. The learning objectives are also the first element of alignment. Be rigorous in your review of the objectives, making sure that they are stated in a way that makes it clear to the student what is expected. The module and unit learning objectives describe outcomes that are measurable and consistent with the course level objectives. Measurable module or unit level objectives precisely describe competencies, skills, and knowledge that students must master and demonstrate throughout the course. The types of assessments selected measure the stated learning objectives and are consistent with course activities and resources. The course assessments are also part of the alignment and should clearly be tied to learning objectives, materials, and technology. The grading policy is stated clearly. Again, you're taking the student's point of view. If the grading policy is not clear, write a specific recommendation that suggests how the instructor can make it easier for students to understand it. Specific and descriptive criteria are provided for the evaluation of students' work and participation. Online students need to understand exactly what's expected of them and at what level to be successful in the course. The instructional materials support the stated learning objectives. Make sure that you have a copy of the learning objectives in front of you. What you're looking for is evidence that there is content that helps the student learn the discipline and that there is alignment with the learning objectives, assessments, and other course elements. The instructional materials have sufficient breadth, depth, and currency for the student to learn the subject. Here's another place where you serve as an advocate for the student by making sure that the course is sufficient and robust for students to master the learning objectives. The learning activities promote the achievement of stated objectives and learning outcomes. Refer to the learning objectives at the course level and also at the unit level if available, and make sure that these align with or are supported by what the students are asked to do during the course. Learning activities foster instructor to student, content to student, and if appropriate for this course, student to student interaction. All courses must provide for instructor to student and student to content interaction, but the designers or instructors can determine whether student to student interaction is required. If you notice opportunities to increase or improve interaction in the course, please be sure to write specific, detailed recommendations. Clear standards are set for instructor response and availability. Again, take the student's point of view here. You should easily be able to determine the instructor's communication and feedback policies. The tools and media support the learning objectives of the course and are integrated with text and lesson assignments. This standard is also part of course alignment and ensures that the selected technologies support or enhance the learning. This standard has no essential three-point elements because it's primarily concerned with academic support services, student support services, and technical support services, usually thought to be the primary responsibility of the Schultz Center and not the individual instructor. The course acknowledges the importance of ADA requirements. If the course was built using the Schultz Center's course template, then this standard has been met.